Does the 3 point dolly outperform all the other strategies in the best bet series? Light side fans, look away. Dark side fans, this one's for you. What is up, everybody? Chris with DJ here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are back with another video in the best bet series. And today, we're going over the 3 point dolly. All right. Last video, we did the 3 point molly. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link to it. Basically, the 3 point dolly is the reverse of the molly. So the molly, you go pass line, two come bets. The dolly, we're going to go one don't, and we're going to go two DC bets. All right. So 5x odds, we're going to put to win 5x odds. Okay. So what that means is here on the dolly and anything dark side related, you have to risk more to win less. All right. But that's what we're going to do today. So $15 on the don't. Let's grab some dice and let's get her rolling, shall we? Let's get her rolling. Here we go. And we got an ace deuce on the come out. Ace deuce, three craps. That is good for the dolly. Why? Well, ace deuce on the come out is a winner. It is a winner on the come out. So you get paid 15 there, put it in the rack. Here we go. And we got a 4-3-7. So the dice give and the dice also take away. All right, so we're going to lose this bet here. We're going to come back with a 15. Net, we're even right now. And we got a hard six, the double degen. Hard six. All right, so I'll mark this up. Now, start with $1,000 here. To play the dolly like this, $1,000 is definitely not enough money. Why? Well, you can win 5x, you can win $75. So you're going to be laying 90 to win 75. Okay. Now, on the DC bets, we could potentially be laying more to win less. All right. But it's a dolly. It's how it works. Here we go. And we got a 5-4 center field 9. All right. So the 5-4 get entered in. We're going to make this travel behind the 9. All right. It's going to be $80. Or we're going to win 75, or to win close to 75. Three pays two. We're going to lay 120. It'll pay 80. You could lay a little bit less, but we're going to lay 120 behind to win 80. Because that's what I did for the molly. So we're going to do the same exact thing for the dolly. All right. And another $15 come bet. Here we go. Or sorry, $15 don't come bet. And we get a 5-1-6. So that's going to be a frontline winner. All right, so we're going to lose our don't. DC is going to travel behind the 6. Okay. This would be good for the molly. It's not good for the dolly. All right. We're going to put odds on the dolly. Now, again, it's going to be $90 in odds on the dolly. And we're going to need to come out on the don't again. I'm going to take black chips because I'm going to need more reds. It'd be good if I could count out the proper amount of chips. All right, so there's 100. And we're going to do some, we'll just do it's one short. All right, there we go. So we've got some additional funds here. Okay, we're gonna come out on the don't again. Now, for the molly, I wasn't working the odds. Dolly, I typically do work the odds, so I am gonna work these bets up top. All right, 3-2-5. Mark up the 5. We'll get it entered into the roll tracker, and again, it's gonna be 120 in odds on that. Here we go. Now, obviously, when you play dark, you're rooting for the 7. You get an 8. Doesn't matter for us because we don't have anything on it either way. Ace deuce. Yo, yo. This game, we're just waiting for the you know what. 3-1-4. When you're playing something like this, you don't mind a roll like this necessarily because you're just hitting the holes, right? You're not knocking any of these numbers. You hope not to get knocked. But we're going to get knocked on the 6. There's a 4-2. Okay. So this is going to come all back to the bank. And you can play this without odds, right? Maybe I'll roll it out. If you guys want to see it rolled out, let me know. But since we did the Molly with odds, we're doing this with odds. And there's a 639. So for anybody who does not like the dark side, you are loving this video right now. You are absolutely loving this video because that 9's going to get knocked now, right? So this is obviously a don't player's nightmare right now, right? This rollout is a nightmare. 516. But, ladies and gentlemen, show you the good, show you the bad. Again, like I said, we're going to compare all of these strategies to all of the roll. There's a 415. All right, so this guy should really be done on this shooter, but he's not going to learn. Not going to learn. You got beat 4 times on this shooter now, so what are we going to do? We're going to go out there again. Right, we're going to go out there again. If you don't know, most don't players are pretty stubborn. So, here we go. And we get a 437 on the come out. I mean, can we break the losing? Granted, if I was playing this, I would not continue to go out there, right? I know the 7's gonna come eventually, but we're not gonna just keep going out there and getting hammered. Because here's the run of 7's, which if we had our thing set up here, we would be getting paid on. However, right now we have a don't, and that's it, and we're getting absolutely murdered. Here we go. All right, we got a 5. We're back on the 5. Mark this up, and we need 120 in odds. If we get all 3 set here, we may be all in. And this is why $1,000 may not be enough, right? Here we go. And we got a yo. Oh my goodness. Talk about a nightmare. A nightmare on the don't right now. Everything you do is just getting hit because a yo is going to lose you that don't. Come. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. 538. And if you are playing dark on a table like this, I would highly advise you to leave or just stop betting for the time being because you got a shooter here who's rolling $90 in odds. All right. And we need our final DC bet. And there's the 7. All right. So there's the 617. Couldn't come soon enough for this don't player. Now, it's not going to help all that much. You're going to lose in the DC there, right? It'll help, but it's not going to help as much as you may think it's going to help, right? So you get paid in the line, 15 flat, 75 in the back. Oh, sorry, 80 in the back because we have 120. Up top, we're going to get paid 15 for the flat, 75 for the odds there. Okay. And then we're going to bring this all back to the rack now. But if you take a look at the rack, this guy is hurting. He is hurting. Now, with that being said, the don't is stout, can certainly come back. So let's see what happens. 415. Oh, sorry, I threw that around. It was a 5. 4-1. Okay. 415. So get that entered into the tracker. We're going to need 120 in the odds. $15 DC bet. Here we go. 314. Man, my stick work is sloppy. See, this is what I get for going away and coming back. All right, so the DC is going to travel behind the 4. Okay. Now, to win 75, you have to lay 150. All right. 150 on the odds, and we're going to have to go in the DC one more time. So, again, $1,000 funding here, pretty light, pretty light. And there's the 437. Sorry, I forgot the 314. Now a 43. All right, so we'll bring this into view for you guys. Okay. This is going to turn off. You will lose this bet up here. But again, you're going to get paid flat here and then 80. And then up at the top, you're going to get paid 75 flat, or sorry, 15 flat, 75 for the odds. And just like that, we're going to bring all of this back to the rack. It's looking healthier. It's not quite back to health yet, but a couple more runs like that, and you can be back. So again, all a matter of timing, right? And there's a come out seven, so we're going to lose the don't there. We'll put it back up. But after that first shooter, I mean, we were practically all in. Now, I would highly advise not to be doing that, especially with this kind of bankroll in the first shooter. Another come out seven. We're going to lose that again. Come back out here. As we started to get healthy, now we're going to get back to back come out sevens. Back to back come out sevens. Here we go. And we got a hard four, 2-2. All right, that'll be our point. 2-2. Okay. So 150 in odds on that four, right? And $15 in the DC. The Dolly and the Molly, you're going to see big swings both ways, right? Um, that's going to lose us the DC bet. It's a 6-5 yellow for the sole purpose that when you're playing with max odds are going to cause big swings, right? If you win, great. If you lose, you're getting either way. You're either winning on the odds on the Molly, you're losing on the odds on the don't. You're going to see a lot of big swings. So that's why a big bankroll with something like this is definitely important. There's a 9, 5, and a 4. Because you have to be able to withstand those swings, right? You can't just sit here and try to like time the swings because if you sit there and time it, it can tell you, oh, sorry, I need 120 back there. If you sit there and try to time the Molly or the Dolly, it's not going to work out well. I can promise you of that. I can promise you of that. All right. There's $15 in the don't. I know that the one chip fell off. It's fine. And there's a hard four. So we are going to get knocked off our point, right? This is going to travel over here. Okay. This is going to fall. The 15 and the 150. They're going to fall. 2-2. Hard four. Okay. We're going to come out here and lay our odds. Again, the odds on the Dolly are working. They are working. Here we go. And we got a hard six. The double DGen, hard six. We'll mark that up. All right. We need 90 in odds. And again, if we get picked here, we're in trouble. We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen, if we get picked off all these. Now, if we don't get picked off all of them, we're okay. Aces in both places. Ace deuce. That may be the small right there, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, we're missing a five. I think we're missing a five. Sorry, 6-4-10. 6-3 center field 9. That is going to be a costly one. All right, this guy's going to get sniped over here. All right, here we go. And we got another 9 right back. 6 and a 3. Yo Levine. Hard 6, the double DGen. Oh boy. All right, so you get knocked off there, right? Gonna lose these bets here. And again, don't. We're gonna be stubborn, right? We're gonna be stubborn. Here we go. And we got another 6, 4-2. All right, and this is gonna put us practically all in. So we're gonna see what happens. Let's see what happens here. I would highly advise against this. If anybody's watching, thinking about playing this, and you're gonna go all in like this, I would advise against it if I were you. But here we go. Aces in both places. And there's the 5-2-7 out. All right. So going to get paid a little bit here. Not enough to recover on this shooter, but going to get 15 here, 75 in the back. right? Up top, you're going to get 15 and 75. Okay. We'll bring all of this back to the rack. It looks like you're bringing a good amount back, which you are, right? Bringing a lot back. However, you did just run through quite a bit of money. So here we go. We're going to run it again. Let's go maybe one more shooter here, 516. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Now, again, if you play this long enough, don't, like I said, it's stout. Um, if you have enough money, enough of a bankroll, and enough time, so certainly come back just in this pocket right now where this is not working for us, right? 538. Okay. We'll bring that over to the 8. We need 90 in the odds. And we need another DC bet. Here we go. Ace deuce. That is nice. That'll pay us $15 in the DC there. You could consider that a resolved DC bet, but we're gonna keep running. We're gonna keep running it. Why? Because we can. Okay. We're just getting another ace deuce. It's another $15 for us, right? Here we go. And we got a 3-2-5. All right. So our DC bets are all set. Our dolly is situated. Okay. We need 120 for the odds. Here we go. And wow. All right. 437. So this may be this may be very good for the well, I can tell you it's very good for the dolly. Why? Because finally you get all three set and paid. Okay. So start here. 15 and 75. Okay. Up here, 15 and 80. And there, 15 and 75. All right. Let's pull this back to the rack and let's see what we're working with now. Let's see what we're working with. The big payday coming back to the don't player. Now, not saying it's a good way to play, not saying it's a bad way to play. You can make your own choices on that. Just showing you, just showing you. All right, there's 500. We started with 1,000. There's 500. There's another. All right, so we're gonna be down about $100, which actually isn't too bad considering how brutal this rollout was. Right? There's another 75. So there's $875. We're down 125 bucks. Considering the fact that we got murdered pretty badly in a couple spots, being down 125 bucks really isn't that bad. Obviously, if you keep playing this, it may work out to be better for the player. But 3 point dolly. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, you all have a DGen in you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.